Hello everyone and welcome back to our playthrough of Romania, Legionary Romania and Hearts of Iron. It's a quick recap, not a lot happened last time. Italy joined the Axis. Japan's kind of losing. They're really starting to get pushed back in the north, but they're having some good pushes in the south, I think. So we sent some troops that should be arriving in a week or so to help them out. And we're prepping to declare war on Yugoslavia, and we turned our eye to Turkey after. Czechoslovakia is gone, it's now just Slovakia, which is also part of the Axis. And I'm pretty sure the war on Poland will be here any moment. Holy shit, 100 divisions. Yeah, so we have 17 divisions here. Russia has 100 divisions just that we can see along this border. Like, it would be nuts to try and hold off Russia. We have the benefit of having a river. Anyways, that's a long way on the road. Got super sidetracked. Without any further ado, let's unpause. Let's get that going. Because Germany signed the Molotov-Ribbentrop Pact, it means that they have a non-aggression pact. And so do we by proxy. Now, usually that pact is broken. Germany can go away that will allow them to form an ally, but I turned on historical AI, so I think they're going to try and follow history. So that pact will not last forever, but should last through Germany's attack on Poland and Netherlands and Belgium and France. Like, it should last through that, in theory. So we should be fine to move our guys away. Once we take Turkey, we're going to have France has banned communism. Okay. That's because France prior to that was quite communist. Like, it's not uncommon for France to actually become communism if they don't ban it. 3 divisions have arrived in Jehol. So where's Jehol? Please tell me it's somewhere, like, actually on the land, not on the mainland of Japan. Hangzhou, Shanghai, Ningbo, Qingdao. I don't know if I'm anywhere close to these. Oh, wait, we're here. How the hell did they land here? I don't want you to land here. Alright, let's try and take Beijing back. Thing is, we can't order an attack while we're being attacked. Oh shit, no, we can go through here. We can really fuck them up. Because this will cut them off entirely. Oh no, they got 7 dudes there. Man. There's so many Chinese people here. Okay, maybe if a lot of these guys move out. I don't know what we can do. Like, how many guys are on these borders? Like, maybe from the south we can help. But I don't think 3 tanks are enough to do anything. From the north, can we? Not while we're in battle. No, this is us talking about how we're prepping to declare war on Yugoslavia. That'll be a while yet, I think. It's not till the fall that we'll be ready to. So all we're really doing here is slowing down their push. Like, that's really it. We're not actually making any headway. Alright, we'll leave our tanks doing that. Have them try to get to Beijing, hopefully. Probably just lose, but whatever, we can help. So we can't actually declare war on them if Germany's not at war with Poland. That's the downside. Like, we're gonna be ready to go to war in August. But if we do that, it'll kick off the war, and I don't want to do that before Germany's ready, because France will just immediately attack. Although Italy will also attack France. And France has nobody defending against Italy. It's got a lot of people on the Maginot Line. Which, if you don't know, is a very famous French line that was full of, like, fortresses and shit. So it was thought to be, like, impossible for the Germans to take it. So what the Germans did is they went through Belgium. They took the Netherlands and Belgium and went through Belgium, through the north and into Paris. So they kind of bypassed it. But they haven't declared war on Poland yet, which I think they should have by now. By 1939, I think the war against Poland had started and probably ended. It didn't last terribly long. Alright, so we're all that's really holding this pocket here. but they don't seem to be able to take it. How are these guys doing down here? Are we winning or are we losing down here? It could be really nice to fucking push through and cut them off, but here we go. There's a war we can win. Even if we can just, like, take along this river and cut these bastards off. Like, that's good. Oh, shit. Chief of Air Force, Chief of Navy, Tank Designer. Probably quite good. This just gives us more research. Like, easier to research. Tanks. Future belongs to Romania. Okay, you guys help with the attack. These two are not actually going to go in there. They're going to sit here and hold this line. But, come on, we can all push in. We have 3 tanks. 3 tanks in a Chinese division against 4 divisions. We can do it. Must rally behind the cause? Yeah, whatever. Alright, go around the back and cut them off. See, this tank should be able to get there in time. Ew, shit. Those tanks completely encircled now. So it might just have to retreat, but hopefully this can force them to... I think we're starting to push back a bit here. Do we want to do that? No, we want to go and fight these guys. Sorry, I'm just really completely focusing in here. Sorry, I shouldn't be that quiet, but I'm trying to figure out what way can we win this. Oh, look, the Japanese are going to come here and reinforce this tank. Like, we are pushing through. This is going to be like a month-long battle, but we are making headway. And you can see the troops are losing supplies and organization. Because they have a disadvantage because they're attacking and being attacked. Look how long this battle's going to go on for, though. That's the thing. Oh, well, as long as it's green. This war is very much being held. Oh, no. Right when I say that. Push through a bit. I think they're pushing through, yeah. So Japan's actually doing work in the south. If we can just help hold the north, we should be able to make a difference here. Let's get the next thing. It's better for our support. What can we do with armor? Get the next light tank researched, I guess. So then in the future we can have better ones. Ready people for war. We might have to cancel this justification. Which we can do. We can cancel. Oh, wait. Okay. It is war. Oh, God. So these guys might actually be about to leave Japan. Japan, we might have done all we can. Because if we go to war, I think these guys are automatically called back. What we should do, I've got to pause because I just realized we should have done this, is the Pierogi Force should have had battle plans. So let's go through here through Luau. Luau. I don't know, I'm not Polish. I have a Polish friend who's probably very offended at this pronunciation. And probably the fact I'm declaring war on Poland, but we shall see, we shall see. There we go. I was going to say, where's the war declaration? So, Germany has declared war, but they haven't actually called us in to the war yet. I think we can offer to join wars. Which we might want to do just to guarantee that we claim part of Poland. I think we do. This will make us at war with all of the allies, though. So we gotta be sure we're ready. And I kind of don't want to abandon these guys here, because I feel like our tanks are doing a lot of good work here. Let's wait for our tanks to push through here. If our tanks can push through and cut these guys off, then I'll feel a lot better about having to bring them out, because we did have a good effect on this war. More equipment, sure. Easier time to research equipment. What about these guys? Are these guys losing this fight? They're still winning this fucking fight. Oh my god. Okay, once that guy leaves this territory, maybe we can... No? There's a couple guys here looking to leave. I just need to try and find the weak points and exploit them. Not like this, though. This isn't clearly not a weak point. No. No. Alright, fuck it. I don't think we can help anymore. I think Japan's... They're pushing back, though. They're really doing some work in the south. And we want to get involved in this war. So now we are at war with a ton of people. Pierogi Force, initiate Plan Alpha. So you can see who we're at war with. It is the Allies. It is everyone who's part of the Allies. I don't know. Is there anyone notably not in the Allies? With the exception, obviously, of the US. The US will not be in here for a long-ass time. That's another fish to fry. What are we missing? We are down at tungsten. Oh, because we were trading with one of the Allies. So now we have to go to the Soviets for tungsten. Which is not a good long term, but short term it'll be fine. You guys join the Pierogi Force. Let's push through here. What else then? This declaration on Yugoslavia, we can make that as soon as we want, really. The U going down. Whoops, sorry. Just wrong button there. You going down. Everybody's going down. They're going down. Let's just fucking crush them. So Nationalist Spain is not part of the Axis because they just came out of war, but they want to send us volunteers. So Nationalist Spain and Venezuela. We're going to get 4 units of volunteers in total. Eastern Poland. Oh, right. Shit, planes. Planes are a thing. Let's get all our planes here. Let's pause while we do this. Move all of our planes out of... So we have to do this to get all our planes out of reserves. Get them in here. Can they reach Eastern Poland from here? Like if I select them, they can. There's priority and 6 planes just helping our guys on the ground. Not a lot of things, but that should be enough. So if we look in Eastern Poland, oh, they have 96 fighters. We have 72. Oh, we have 72. We'll get another 124 coming in on July. Okay. Sounds good. So our Japanese guys are back. You can go to this army. You can go to the U going down. Justification will be there next month. And German showing interest in Scandinavia. So Germany's gone to war with Luxembourg. Great. That means Luxembourg's also our enemy, which doesn't hugely matter to us because they're all the way over there and they are just one city, so it's not going to do a huge amount to bother us. The divisions from Venezuela and Spain are still on their way. Oh, so we're claiming this on behalf of the German Reich, or the German Reich claimed this? That's why it's black, or something happened there? But we're still pushing through, because I think we're K1 as Germany's allies. And that kingdom's called the Netherlands, so the Netherlands are against us as well now. So what were we getting from the Netherlands? Was it rubber? It was rubber. So rubber we have to go to the Soviets for. They only have 3. This is the issue. Rubber is a really big issue in this game. And it's not easy to find. Like, it's really hard to find rubber. So the Netherlands having all the rubber and joining the Allies is kind of a really significant thing. So we sort of just have to deal with that. Oh, why aren't you guys... There we go. It's going to confuse there, but they're already part of the army. They just weren't doing anything. So these are the infantry from Venezuela, or is that from Spain? Xinjiang joined Comintern. What does this say? Italy is justifying against Yugoslavia. So yeah, Italy's starting to justify against them. We already are. Xinjiang. This place is part of the Comintern. The Comintern, Tanutuva, and Mongolia as well. Japan, I'm sorry we had to leave you. Oh, they've linked up these two parts, which is good. And they are pushing through over this river. Like they are, when we were fighting, they're still stuck on this side of the river. They're pushing through and they seem to have encircled somebody there. They haven't lost any territory. Belgium joined the Allies. Manchukuo is coming back a bit, actually, it looks like. Maybe they were always there, like that. And down here you can see there's a war in Africa going on as well. Like, the war for Africa is a thing, because Italy's got parts of it, but the rest of it's really allies. But there's not a lot. Oh, Italy's joined the German Polish. Like, if we look at resources, like, you get, yeah, some rubber, which is important. But you can see there's large swaths of really nothing. Then you get a bit of steel, a bit of rubber. This is probably the best spot in Africa. That's got the most shit. And then you go down. Oh, no, there's a bunch of chromium. But chromium's not super, super useful. Like, especially when you compare it to, like, you go to the Middle East, you've got a shit ton of oil. You've got a bunch of resources, like in Europe. Like, Africa's not really resource dense in the same way. I don't know if it actually isn't resource dense, or people just weren't aware of it in World War II, but whatever reason, that's what it's like. So the war for Africa is never that intense because of that, because there's not a whole lot to gain. You know, none of the places have a ton of infrastructure or factories. Oh, what's this? Eastern Balkans. So this means the naval invasions happening in Retentia. Which is here? Yes. So it's telling me there's a naval invasion happening here. But the thing is with this game, and I don't know if this is buggy, but I seem to get those notifications a lot without anything actually happening. So what we're going to do is we're just going to have people search our fleet. Should have done this already. Search and destroy in the Black Sea. And just trust that if anyone gets through, they'll stop them. Worst case scenario, if they don't, our Turkish Delight Force can go after them. So the war with Poland's almost all but wrapped up. And you can see Poland's basically gone. I'm kind of surprised they haven't given up, actually. How close are they? You see Poland is 98% of the way. So there must just be one city that they're holding on to. Like, it's got to just be... Oh, it's Warsaw, because they still Warsaw. So Warsaw's gone. Poland's gone. Civilian factories. We have access. So we didn't actually get any of that. And I think that's because Germany started the war or something. So we didn't actually get any of the territory. I don't know. The splitting up territories is weird in this game. And I have no issue admitting I do not understand it, really. If anybody knows it and wants to explain it to me, by all means. But I don't really get it. Let's just build some more along this Soviet line here. Because fuck me, if/when the war against Soviets come, that's going to be hard. So our pierogi force, now we have these 26 dudes doing a whole lot of shit all. So I think what we'll do is we'll send them down here. And they'll become Edict Greeks. Okay, so Soviets, probably part of them. Oh, it's part of the Molotov-Ribbentrop Pact that Poland gets split, I believe. Anyway, so the Edict Greeks will kill all the Grecian bastards. Again, nothing against Grecians. Well, not really. It's just fun to hate on all the other nations. The Eastern Balkans, saying there's another naval invasion. Thing is, only me, Turkey, and the Soviets have access to the Black Sea. And Turkey and Soviets are not at war with me yet. Turkey will be eventually. Hopefully quite soon. But at the meantime, they're not. Oh, it's just a check so we can declare war. Let's do it. Let's call allies. See who wants in. You going down. Force can push in. Yugoslavia join the allies. Doesn't matter. So Germany and Italy are probably going to get their asses involved here. If we need to, we can move the Edict Greeks force over, but I don't think we should. Need to. We've also got that tank rolling in. Let's fix this deployment. Like, we don't need to be deploying there. We can deploy here. And deploy here. No, let's have one guy set to train infinitely. One mountaineer, not a mountain. Some mountain troops. Not Gregor Clegane, the mountain of Game of Thrones. Okay. So we can see more green than red, that's good. I do want to check up on how Japan's going. Oh, Japan, you've proven me wrong and you're not giving up. Actually, if Japan can take Tianjin back, all of these Chinese forces will not have a good way to get supplies from the mainland. Because Japan can cut this area off and cut off their port, and they'll really start to suffer from severe attrition. Luxembourg's capitulated. No shit. Of course they did. What can they do? Germany's just punching through the Maginot Line. They're not actually doing the whole go around. They're just kind of punching their way through, and it's kind of working. It's kind of impressive, actually. And let's get military youth. So one thing about this game that I kind of don't like is nuclear bombs are super underwhelming. Like, you really don't get any damage. Like, you do some damage to the factories and the roads there, but if you drop a bomb on a bunch of units, it doesn't actually kill them. Which is kind of annoying, because you'd think it would. Like, you think, like, oh my god, look at this mess. So this is such a mess because there's Italians and Germans all coming around to this border to try and help me push in. Should I turn the Edict Greeks force on them? Let's do it. Edict Greeks on you going down. This guy, Carol, is going to need a promotion, though. But let's just do it. Let's get everybody on there right away. Next one. Tanks can break through more efficiently. We have military factories free. What do we need? What do we need? We need artillery. Okay. Let's get you off of there. How's our surplus on things? Ton of tanks. Holy shit, we have a ton of tanks in surplus. Let's just cut this down and fill as many as we can going on artillery. So we get 3 a day at the start. That'll up to probably like over 10 as we get our efficiency up there. We need more tungsten, which we can get from the Soviets. That's fine. They'll give us that happily. Need more steel, which we get from Germany, the fatherland. Need more rubber, which we can't get from anyone. Fallen Nanjing. Oh shit, Japan. Japan took the capital. It's capital. Where was Nanjing? So there. Oh my, did they ever take the capital? So the thing about China is you don't really have to take much of the western portion, because a lot of the victory points are located in the eastern portion. So if they can take all the way up to Chongqing, whatever, this part won't matter. Like, it really won't, because there's no major cities there right now, and nothing there to really inspire the people to help them keep fighting. I like the victory point system, because it is true, like, when you're fighting a war, you don't fight until you have taken every last acre of land. It's until the significant places. Like France, for example, will probably capitulate once Paris falls, because then the people lose a lot of hope. They've lost Paris. Their morale goes down, and not just Paris, but like once all these northern cities. Like the next one's Bordeaux. Actually, Bordeaux's worth 20. But like, however, over Paris, it's worth 50. It's worth so much. It's worth like double the next highest city. And like probably triple or quadruple most cities. Like, it's just worth so much, and that's represented to the fact that the morale impact it has. What else do we need? It's rubber. Rubber's the only thing we need. What we can do is get, I think, synthetic refineries. Do they give us rubber as well? Or are they just oil? Are we extracting any rubber? No. What we can do, though, I guess, for research, if we go to industry, well, let's get more construction. We've kind of slacked on industry in favor of weapons recently. Let's try and catch up. Catch up on all the stuff we're behind on. Okay, we don't need to see that war. We're pushing through Yugoslavia. We've almost got Belgrade. Oh, what's that saying? Western Balkans, enemy air... Right, I keep forgetting. Planes. Move. Move your asses. And then get over the Western Balkans. Netherlands is given up. Good, good, good. Air support. There's priority intercept. So they have 64 bombers. There's no invasion coming in the Eastern Balkans. Fuck off, game. Stop saying that there is, because there isn't. Because nobody can get here. Who's going to invade here? Nobody has access to the sea except for us three, and none of us are at war. Yet, Turkey, yet. There we go. Invasion. And even somebody did get in here. I've got a fleet in here. I've got a good dozen ships almost patrolling around. Okay, let's look. Finland accepts Soviet demands. So is that Finland completely gone? No, they just gave up part of their territory. So Finland, I think it was this part here. I don't know. They gave up something. Soviet said, we want this. But they said, yes, don't kill us, please. What are we missing? Close air support. Oh, we do need more close air support. Gonna take a couple guys off there. A couple factories. Support weapons 3. Everything's coming up. Everything's all coming together. Prince of Terror. Backroom Backstabber. Let's get the next conscription then. Extensive conscription. Belgium's given up. So watch our manpower again. Oh, over 1 million people now ready to fight and die for glorious Mother Romania. Whoa, 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 whoa. Why did we just get a bunch of factories? Did we take it? Did we take Belgrade? Oh, we did. So we just got a ton of factories from taking Belgrade. We got all the factories that were there. Oh, that's excellent. That's beautiful. Infantry stuff. It's 50% ahead of time from our doctrine research. Still need rubber. Now the Netherlands, no. So the Netherlands and the UK have it all. The UK has it all. Not actually in the United Kingdom, but through all of its places in Africa. And around here, I think this has a lot of... Does this have a lot of rubber? Oh, yeah. This is Rubber City. This part of the world. Like Indonesia, that region. This region. Oceania, as I think it's called. I think that's the correct name for the continent. Has it? How close is Yugoslavia to giving up? Are you close? You guys gonna quit soon? Yeah, they are. They're 75% of the way. And again, that's just because... Look, we haven't taken 75% of the country. We've taken a lot of important points. Like, if we can take... Bosnia? Why is there a capital where there's no city? Oh, is it because we were in resource mode? Yes, Sarajevo. Sarajevo? I don't know. You going down. Let's redraw this offensive line to go up to these mountains. And let's put this in it. There we go. That was a bit finicky there. Sorry, I had to concentrate. And let's get you going down. Assigned to that. And go, go, go. We can delete this one. Because we've already taken most of that, and it's going to be encompassed by that. Oh, look at this just mess. Turkish Delights. You guys get ready. We want to take Istanbul. Let's just push all the way through here. That's our goal. To push through there. And you know what? We're going to start justifying. Conquer Istanbul. Oh gosh, no, that's only going to take 25 days to do. Oh well, I guess we're with it now. We don't... If you back out of conquering things, you lose national unity, which is bad. You really don't want to lose that. Division training time minus 10%. Good. And actually, I guess all this force can go against Greece. So you don't really have any other need for it. And then... I don't know where we want to turn it to after. We'll leave some of it to garrison, of course. And then the rest can just... Do we portray the Axis then? Then do we go into Italy? Because we'll have a lot of territory. Maybe we go through more of the Middle East. Maybe we try and take Afghanistan and Iran and all that shit. If you have any like preference over what you want, a way you want me to go or anything, let me know. Like, it won't have an immediate effect because obviously I record these in bulk. But it might play in later. Everything. Let's get some more resource gain. Fall of Paris. So we're ready to declare war. How long does it last? expires January 31st. So we'll have to do it in January because we want to try and wrap this war up first. Paris, you can see they've broken through. Paris is just crumbling. Or not Paris, France is just crumbling. Paris has fallen. The Maginot Lines are gone. Netherlands, Belgium are gone. There goes France. So that's what we need. You don't have to take all of it, just take the important parts. And then there's a couple pockets left. I think these are the British guys that were in France or whatever, but they're dead. Oh, games. Okay, there. That's why the game is lagging. Because now the second armistice is complete. Vichy France is around. Now, Vichy France is the fascist faction of France. It's the part of France that allied with Hitler and said, no, we'll ally with you and we'll support you and all that shit. France is still around. A lot of people always underestimate that. France has given up, but there is still a lot of French territory. So a lot of people question, like, well, what does that mean? France has capitulated and given up, and yet France still exists. That means, like, even though France gave up, there's still troops here, and the troops here are still going to fight. They're just going to lose a lot of organization. France can't really produce a whole lot of new stuff, at least not as well. Like, it's really... That means France is going out. The troops don't just evaporate instantly, because that's not how things work, but... Prove attack capabilities of an army. Prove general effectiveness. Let's just make a generally solid army. Yugoslavia, how close are you? You've got to be close. Did I scroll by? Yeah, you were there. Oh, wow, you are. You are 94%. We haven't even taken Sarajevo yet. If we could just take this. Like, everybody who's here, who's me. Death of Rudolf Hess. Deputy Führer Rudolf Hess was killed yesterday when Royal Air Force intercepted the heavy fighters flying off the coast of Scotland. Interplane is not armed, but a state funeral. Oh shit! So it was like one of Hitler's friends and Deputy Führer was just killed. Okay, fuck it. We just gotta take Sarajevo. Everything else will fall. If we can take that, they're done. And then we can declare war on Turkey and start justifying against Greece. And my god, it'll be beautiful. Okay. Oh, I have to go, but I want to finish this. Oh, we're taking it. 4 days. 3 days. 2 days. Oh, we're coming in here as well. Get in here. Get into Sarajevo. 94. 95. Get in here. Don't go anywhere else. Everybody, into Sarajevo. Everybody, get into Sarajevo. Fucking get in here. You guys, into Sarajevo. Just everybody push in here. Oh, no, they've reinforced it. Come on, we can do it. Oh, we'll end after this, but I want to do this first. Oh, come on. Stop reinforcing it. Every time it drops, the number drops down. That's because more guys are reinforcing. There we go. Let's pause that. Yugoslavia has capitulated. The U going down force is now going to move onto Germany. Oh, not Germany. Greece. We're going to justify war goal, conquer. Let's take Thessaly, which is Athens. But that, because the world tension's so high, that's going to take no time at all. We got a bunch of shit from here. Okay, but we'll leave it here. We can do all the stuff after. Look at this. Look at how Romania has grown. Look at, we started as little babbies, and this is just the start. Like, my god, we are going to be unstoppable by the end of the game. Nobody, even the Soviets, even this massive bear of the Soviet Union, isn't going to be able to do shit all against us, because we are just going to be that unstoppable, mark my words. Alright, well, thank you very much for watching and coming along through this adventure so far. If you have any tips or tricks or suggestions for the future, or obviously I'm going to be doing more playthroughs of Hearts of Iron, so if there's any country that you want to see me do in the future, let me know, and I'll probably play them. Yeah, shit, I lost my train of thought. Oh, anyways, yeah, thanks very much for watching. Leave a like or comment, it really does help support me, and I hope you all have a great day.